Trading is closed on October 25th, 2022. We always do our disclaimer first, review our calls, and make some predictions. It's my trading plan for tomorrow, October 26th, 2022. Remember, I can be completely wrong. Any trade you make should be at your own risk. I'm going to start off by saying I have personal business tomorrow and for much of the next week. Probably won't do any trades, and I have not spent as much time as usual on tonight's analysis. Look for the pattern with the early high. That's this. We said unless we gap up smartly, we had a lower target, 37.7690. Well, this looks like we gapped up smartly, but we didn't. This looks like a gap on the regular trading hours chart, but for the first 10 minutes or so, I use futures prices instead of cash prices because all the elements of the S&P 500 don't open at the same time. And for a few seconds, less than a minute after we open, futures overlapped. So there was, now by the end of the first minute, we were up about 9 handles. But rules are rules, and the overlap on futures means that today's call has to be a miss, or last night's call has to be a miss, even though it came within a few seconds of being right, or being a canceled call, turns out to be a wrong call. Well, let's see if we can have a better luck today. MEJT wasn't impressed by this day-long rally. Gives us a target most likely to print by early Thursday, 38.35. Try it again, 38.31.55. And an optional target likely by tomorrow, 38.25.34. If it doesn't print by tomorrow, we forget it. It says the same thing in the afternoon. It should retrace. 38.41.52 is the other target, most likely by tomorrow. The equivalent of these prices have already been seen in futures, which gapped down smartly. So I'd be surprised if these numbers didn't print. I've been surprised before. We still have the 37.7690. We still have the 37.1820. Nothing requires them to print, but I'd be happier if they did. Can't say it's a requirement, though. We rallied too, but not through the 50-day moving average. I'm still looking for a retrace to this line. Just because I want it doesn't mean I'll get it, but it would make things clearer for me. Once again, I have personal business tomorrow through the early part of next week. I'm not going to have much time to analyze things. I might not even post every day. I'll do my best. Tomorrow's pattern has a early low. We could gap up if futures are down sharply, so that seems unlikely as I'm writing this. Typically, the pattern's a rally day with a final hour high. If it's weak, the more weakness should ensue soon thereafter, even if the rest of the day rallies. There are lower targets. The equivalent's already printed in overnight futures. Assuming this overnight weakness is maintained at tomorrow's open, it usually leads to more weakness in the days to come, soon thereafter. So we have lower targets. We've already seen them in futures. Assuming we get the big gap down, even if the rest of the day rallies, that shouldn't be the end of the drop. It's the pattern with the early low, and that's today's call.